belly of tea. The winds blew up her bow, dipped down below my billy boys blow. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. She had not been 2 weeks from shore when down on her a right whale bore. The captain called all hands and swore he'd take that whale in tow.
The note of power.
I'm sorry, Mo. I saw it. I already pressed play though. We'll look at a new intro next year. Yeah. How are you, man? What's going on?
That'll come in 2024.
Yeah, I know, man. I mean, you know,
I'm feeling okay. I'm feeling a bit weird.
Mm.
Just so much stuff has been. Obviously, I've been sick.
Yeah.
Getting over that.
How does that feel?
Whatever. I wasn't. Well, see. I didn't realize I was sick at first because I've had this jaw pain. I don't know if I told everyone, but I told them somewhere, maybe in this anyway. I got kneed in the jaw by Clark. It jammed my teeth up into my other teeth.
Ugh.
And it's been healing for like 2 weeks, but it's weird. And now it's weird to even talk. It's like,
God help you when Clark is a teenager and you have to fight him because he'll mess you up.
Get fisticuffs.
Yeah, I mean,
I didn't have any fisticuffs with my father. I don't think. I hope
you'll be right
there. Yeah.
Wow. All right. Well, yeah. Elephant in the room. Ethan streaming. It's good to see the people that are here. That are
such a good time slot.
I don't know if it is, man.
The idea.
I'm not sure.
It was seriously for 4 months. If I ever wanted to come home from work and I was feeling pumped up, I could stream at around this time, maybe a bit later. No one was streaming. It's a good time slot. It really is. But you can't predict things.
I've got some notes on that, but let's say hello, chat. Anyway, we're crackheads in the house. Comic Talk Alive. That's nice. Mo Biggs is here. Jay Ryan. Yeah, Ethan's talking about the drama. Gabe versus David Williams. People are picking sides left, right, and center. Bancroft sitting on the fence as he does.
I'm not anywhere near that thing. I'm sitting way back with my feet up, in a lawn chair, just sipping an iced tea. Nothing
with the
popcorn. I don't want to touch it. No, I'm not. No, I'm not even watching. I have not been paying attention.
Hyper Wizard, sorry, dude.
It's been good. It was a good time to get sick, actually.
Hyper Wizard, sorry, dude, man. It's cut off at my comments, so that's the first one I'm seeing. So if you're first, I apologize. Bigfoot Loch Ness, Joe M. Sontag. We're going to be talking about him later. He says this is going to be a good show, but I have to catch a replay. Yeah, he watches a replay. It's fair.
Joe, the winner of the Royalist Rumble.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You love that shit, don't you?
I was having a blast, man. That was a fun show.
You know what they have to do now? They have to do Gabe versus David.
Well, they had Gabe. And Gabe. It was really, man, it was crazy. For the first time in the whole thing, everyone came together and lifted Gabe and like threw him out of the ring, like 6 people. And I was like, what the? And right after that, PTP came in. So they weren't actually together. That would have been funny if PTP and Gabe had been in the ring together.
It has to be the next match. Like maybe a tag team match with Patrick can be on.
That would be a bit spicy.
Wouldn't it be great though? I mean, if we
I think you'd get a lot of people watching.
Yeah, it would, wouldn't it? Spinning wheel update, Bancrofts. I've got something to show you today.
Oh, I see something behind you.
You can see something behind me.
You've been crafting.
I've been crafting. I now understand why people just buy them and don't make them. It makes a lot of sense. Mike TV dub. It's good to see some people that I'm not normally seeing. So that's cool. Cullen is here. Devil Flyer. Purple Cipher. Hello, I don't know if I've seen you. Do you know Purple Cipher?
No. Hello, hail.
Jay Ryan
Like the
says, my
avatar.
side is the one I've been on since day one. When Gabe showed up, I went with my gut and I was right. Dude, I mean, a lot of people felt that way from day one. So, yeah, you're not
Yeah,
the
but
only one.
I've gotten in trouble, Jay. I seem to not have the luxury any longer of speaking my mind. Every time I do, all I do is collect new enemies. So I follow the old Carlo. I've gone back to the old Carlo Row, 3 steps. Make cool shit, keep your mouth shut, profit. That's it.
Just 2 years?
What's that?
Disappear for 2 years?
Yeah, that was step 4. I'm glad I didn't.
Oh, fair enough. Sumo's in the house. Yeah, he's a G. Absolute gangster.
Sumo is. Yeah, Sumo snagged a whole bunch of Rod Looper original art that was over on 80s Made. Mo Biggs left a comment. Rob, okay, Wheel, what's the prize? A cow says moo.
Oh shit, we've even got NTM.
Did your daughter help you with that? Did she lend a hand?
No. And I'm insulted that you said that already based on what you
well,
can see.
It's a crafty project. I can't like, you know, get a pair of scissors out without the kids coming to see if they can do anything in this house.
Yeah. She was like, can I put the glue on? No. Can I cut this? No. Can I do this? No. So yeah. I don't know when you want to get to the spinning wheel, Bancroft. Do you want to put it on hold for a little bit?
Bring it out. What
want
are you
it right
delaying
now?
for?
All right. Well,
yeah, that's your whole MO. You just shoot your load, and then we've got nothing to talk about for next.
I've got heaps to talk about today, but I just wanted to make a point about Ethan streaming. Right? Yeah, sure. It sucks when he streams and you're trying to stream, and because like 2/3, if not more, of the people watching just go watch him instead. So in my mind, Bancroft, you got 3 options. One of them you do. Stream more often, so when he does stream, it doesn't really affect you. It only affects you for that one day. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The second one is make a better show than his show, which who can.
I don't think quality comes into it.
No.
No, because like there are shows that get lots and lots of views, thousands of live viewers. They're not doing like something spectacularly different than anyone else. They just have a bigger audience. So it's I don't think it's like, oh, the quality's like there are people who are like, oh, if I'm not really interested in the topic that Ethan is talking about, or John, or whatever, or whatever's going on over there, so they dip out. We've seen people do that, but yeah, it's the size of the audience. I mean, and sorry, I'll let you continue.
And the final point was find different people that that we don't share an audience with, So you can't really be upset about it. Yeah, it sucks, but what are you going to do? There's nothing you can really do about it apart from those things.
Yeah, I know. That's that. The thing is, a lot of if you got people who disappear from your chat over to Ethan's when he goes live, that means they were Ethan's fans first.
Yeah.
And then, they kind of found him through you or whatever happened. So yeah, it's on to you to find your people. And it's all relative. Like I get the same comments when other channels say, oh, Bancroft went live and that's why no one's watching my stream,
Yeah. But I mean, yeah, like out of all the channels, it does seem like he's the global pull. So like it doesn't matter who's streaming, people will go watch him, and that's fine. He's built that up. That's him. That's his audience. That's cool. Phil's here. Ravener's throwing some drama our way, Bancroft. Why isn't he shielding boots and heels or Lucent second chance? Do you want to tackle that one?
Well, probably because we're not on the show. He usually only shields the people who are on the show. And it's not easy to get on that show. There's like a lot of backroom shenanigans that happen. A lot of in terms of like they get closed down and started up again. And plus for me, I'm on different time zones. So I usually have other things, strangely enough, my own show and stuff like booked in when he streams, or your show or Camel show or something. So
yeah, the fact that like he doesn't have a consistent time slot for a show makes it impossible for me to go on that show, because like I've got to plan things to make him work, because wife works, we have a kid, I have to take care of the kid. Mo says that they aren't necessarily Ethan's fans first, but you have to be pretty diehard supporter of Rob and Bancroft to stick around once O'Wellman plays.
That's true.
You, bro. Jay Ryan says Camel gets real upset about other people's stream. I'm not gonna disagree with you. Romy's in the house. Different time
NTN says different time zones don't stop top Gs. Yeah, because they don't have full-time day jobs. So I unlike seemingly all of CG, I run like my day is regimented to a normal time thing. Like I go to bed at a reasonable hour, I get up early, I work, and do that stuff. Like a lot of these guys, they're drawing, they're streaming, they're their own bosses. So
I feel like NTM has been watching some Andrew Tate videos, because that's what he refers to himself as, top G.
Top Gs.
Top G. He calls himself top G.
I'm down with it.
And makes sense. makes sense the way Noah's been acting lately. Grumpy Camel.
He has picked up a bit of swagger. Noah.
Oh, it's annoying.
Maybe like some undeserved swagger.
I
like it. I like the gumption.
Like when you drive past a group of teenagers and they're acting all tough, like swearing and being cool, and you just want to beat them up, but you can't because they're kids. I feel like that's Noah.
Hey,
no,
you do. Do you?
Jay Ryan says, yeah, it's hard to work a day job, do a book, commissions, and have a YouTube channel. Yeah, man, it's tough doing all this stuff. Color is my Bugatti. I don't know. Don't have one. All right. Let me get this set up. I just want to clarify for everyone that this isn't the final version, and it's a work in progress. But I wanted to test it with you all today. I haven't plugged it in and turned it on yet. I promise you that this will be a world first of me turning the machine on. All right, so just give me a minute, and I'll go make it set up real nice.
He could have had this done. He had all day. Anyway, so I guess we'll just sit here quietly. Can you hear us, Rob? Can you hear me, Rob? No. Headphones off. I think he's attaching it to a fan.
All right. Here we go. So before I press the button, Bancroft, let me just show you what I've done. It is a wheel.
I can see that.
Different colors all the way through. This part here is going to be 2 spins, right? So if you land on this part, it's going to be 2 spins on the wheel. If you land on this part, I'm sorry to say, that is bankrupt. That is, you don't win anything.
That's the black slice of death.
So what I can do is, because this is plastic, right? I can write in Texter, I could write Bancroft here, and then wipe it off and put Mandy here or Crackhead here, whoever it is. I'm freaking out because I don't know what's going to happen right now. Are you ready for this?
Hang on.
Now-
Are those pieces of plastic sticky taped onto it?
They
Is
are
that what I'm seeing?
glued. They're glued and they're sticky taped. What I think I will do is I'll get masking tape and I'll put it over, and I think that'll make it look a little bit nicer. And I'll cut all
I don't know.
edges.
The sticky tape has a certain bogan quality to it.
Oh, you
There's
like
you
how
can't
it's going?
you can't make it look too smick here. It's
Okay.
It
You
has
want
to look a little bogan. I mean, it does.
You want
look
a
little
low
bogan.
quality. You want a low quality looking product. I hear you.
I like
Okay.
Aldis's comment. He said different colors. There were in fact narrator. In fact, there were repeated colors. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of different shades of yellow on there.
Well, I mean, what do you want me to do? I didn't invent the colors in the bloody pack of colors.
Okay, all right.
So obviously it doesn't have the things that you go in and it clicks. Doesn't have those.
What are you going
yet.
to do with that? How are you going to do that? Nails?
I used screws, but I took them all out, and I think I will use nails because I think screws will just rip this up, and I don't want to do it.
You're totally going to bang your thumb too, so film yourself while you do it so we can get that footage.
Right. Now, this is a question that I'm going to leave for the chat. There are 3 power settings. 1, 2, and 3. 3 is the fastest. What do you want me to press it onto first? Do you want to start out slow and see how it goes? Or do you want to go, let's go all in?
3 is max. Everyone's in agreement. They want 3.
Oh, shit.
Sumo doesn't understand the concept. None of us do, Sumo, but we're going to enjoy it. And
do you want me to explain it? I think it's pretty easy to explain, right? So there's a whole group of creators that are donating original art for this giveaway, right? So Bancroft will be one. So we'll write Bancroft on here. So if you land on
I'm thinking of doing a pencil sketch.
Okay. If you land on Bancroft, you'll get the Bancroft piece. If you land on Mandy, you'll get the Mandy piece. If you land on me, you'll get the me piece. Reenie, and so on and so on and so on. Does it make sense? Pretty
makes sense to me.
Yeah.
And this is like after you've been selected as the winner, now you get your prize selected. Is that how it works?
Yeah. So you obviously
you could get selected as a winner and then you get nothing.
Dude, yes. Dude, there has to be consequences.
That's true. That makes it fun. I mean,
yes.
I hope that doesn't happen to anyone.
I know. Could you imagine though? Like, imagine if you're the first person and you get bankrupt straight away. Sumo,
whammy. You got to download the whammy sound.
Sumo, we're not asking sensible questions here. Don't start that. All right. You just got to go with things. All right. Are you ready?
Yes, I asked that question as well, Sumo.
Shut up.
And he plowed on heedlessly.
Depending on how many people, like if say Mandy gets selected, right? And we've got enough people, we can wipe Mandy off and we can put someone else there.
Not gonna work. What about when there's only 2 pieces left? Or 3?
I don't know, Bancroft, but sometimes
it'll actually be fine because you can just you can just alternate. It'll be fine.
Sometimes
so you can just say there's me.
Things.
Just say there's me. Are you gonna have original art available on this? An original, an original Rob Arnold cartoon and Reenie. So then you can just go Bancroft, Rob, Reenie, Bancroft, Rob, Reenie, Bancroft. It'll be fine.
Do we need to
turn it up to 11? Yeah.
Do you want to do a countdown?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Spin it. It was a perfect metaphor for your channel, Rob.
It's humming. It's not.
I'm sorry, Captain. We don't have the. Oh, it's really moving now.
All right, hang on. Hey, what do you think? Hang on, let me see if I can make some adjustments here.
You can't.
All right, what happened? You should be spinning.
What's the board made of? Is it like heavy MDF?
No, it's pretty light. I just don't think it has the power.
Yeah, that's what I reckon. I think it's a piece of electronics specifically designed to spin some lightweight plastic fan blades, and you're trying to get it to spin this thing, which doesn't really look like it's perfectly aligned. Can I be honest with you?
Was that so awesome? Like, was that better than you expected?
I mean, that was probably second to it flying off and hitting you in the face.
All right, hang on. I'll do a manual spin. Here we go.
Yeah, it's going pretty long. Yeah, that's long enough. It does look pretty trippy too.
Colin says, "Is that just a fan with a wheel taped to it?" I'm not telling you my secrets.
Spin it again. Hang on. Spin it again. So let's see, like, if there's a bias. Because if it always lands in the same place, we got a problem. Okay.
Okay, so
different.
purple was up top. Let's see what we got now. All right,
It was
ready?
orange before.
It looks pretty cool. Come on, guys, give me something.
When it's got the ticker thing,
Yeah,
that will also affect it more than other things.
Yeah,
Oh,
let's see.
bankrupt.
Bankrupts.
Okay.
What do we think? Is everyone amazed and impressed?
Is that the way the fan is trying to naturally spin? By the way you're spinning it?
I don't know. Hang on, let's try. Oh, look, it's moving. Oh, it stopped. Hang on.
That the electronic engine, the motor is going to start smoking if you keep that thing on.
That just adds.
I mean, Rob, it's what's happened is perfectly suited to your channel. So yeah, I think it's good. I like it.
I think it's a lot of fun. It's fun.
I mean, it's a shame you spent all that time, trying to get this, engineering marvel up and running, and nothing happened.
I can't believe people aren't showering me with super chat money at how amazing this thing is. I mean, come on, really. Oh, I'm proud of this. I don't care what anyone says.
I'm glad you are.
Please like it. Oh gosh, what are people saying? Colin says, "Okay, folks, show's over. Let's go. Arts and crafts the Rob way."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mo left a good comment.
What Mo say? The Grand Marshal of a Pride Parade wouldn't be riding around on a wheel as gay as this.
It is very Rainbow Road.
Michael for 2 says, "Please stop." Lord Ravener says, "Buy a new fan."
Seems like you've got some detractors.
I know. I mean,
Rob, now keep in mind that everyone like ask you to make it real? I remember that was the consensus when you first floated this idea.
No one asked me to make it real.
Oh, everyone said keep it digital, because I know I did.
No,
so
actually,
be
now you mention it, I think people wanted to see it.
To give it a try,
yeah. You know what we have to do next? Strap some bottle rockets to it and see if that kicks it up. What do you think?
In that enclosed space you have
Oh,
there,
I might have
right
to
next
put
to
it
your computer?
outside. I might have to put it outside. But come on, that spins pretty good. Look at that.
Yeah, but what would you do? Would you do that for when you? That would just be to show it off, I presume.
I don't even know anymore. Mel B says for $2.99, at least you tried. Yes, that's exactly right. No one tries anymore, Bancroft. Why aren't people trying? At least have a go. Sometimes it won't work out. Sometimes it will. Dale for 2 says, here's a pity super chat. Back to the drawing board. No. Mo says,
Yeah, Rob's pretty happy with that, I think.
the wheel, like this show, is a drag on its fan base. Thank you, Mo. I appreciate you. God damn. Ravener says, yes, the inclusion of fire is always a help, never a hindrance. Aldous says, narrator, but it never worked out for Rob. Yes. Attach it to a lawnmower blade. Now we're talking. See, brainstorming, getting ideas together.
Yeah, let's not make it like properly dangerous. I don't know if Rob has the sort of expertise for that sort of engineering feat. Maybe you do. I don't know.
This is literally pretty close to the best I could do. So read into that as you will.
That's pretty. That's a statement.
Dale says, it's been 3 issues and I don't know who the replicator is. You'll find out in issue 4. We're up to 530 signups. It's going really well. And man, talk about ultra violence, Bancroft. I really like that term, ultra violence. That's what Replicator 4 is, ultra violence. Engineer Record says, I'll help. Mo says, Bancroft, did you watch A Christmas Story or It's a Wonderful Life yet?
Why
would you?
I've showed the previews to the kids and Mel. I think they're amenable to watching It's a Wonderful Life. They do not like the look of A Christmas Story at all. Mate, it's going to be a very hard sell.
There is only one movie that you should show your kids, Home Alone.
Yeah, we've already watched that. We watch Home Alone every year.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Yeah, see, we'd never, like, back in the day, you just watch what was on TV at Christmas. I don't remember them ever playing A Christmas Story ever. I didn't even know if I ever heard of it before you guys brought it up. I think I'd seen That Kid, but It's a Wonderful Life, same thing. They just never really showed it to us. So I don't know. I wonder if I just kind of missed the boat. Same in France as well. They don't really know about it.
I wonder if my father-in-law can increase the torque and make it spin for me. He's a
Rob
engineering genius.
All right.
All right. Bancroft, can you imagine? Because like the idea and the plan for this, once you do the sign-up page, which is where, Bancroft, you promised me this 6 months ago.
It's coming.
Is to do a tour of people's shows. Do a giveaway a day. Could you imagine if we took this bad boy on your show and it caught fire? Like, holy crap! People
we could only dream.
I mean, that is the dream, isn't it? Yeah. All right. Well, we got stuff to talk about, Bancroft. I want to talk about the Dave Williams Gabe stuff, but in a different kind of way. Not about the drama itself, but this is something I've been saying for years, right? And it's whatever percentages you want to break it down to, like it's usually 50-50, but 50-50 splits or collabs are terrible fucking ideas. Don't ever do them. That is my thoughts. What do you think on that?
Obviously. And also, don't go into business with your friends if you want to keep your friends. Like, do jobs for them, but make sure that that's like, I've done work for you. I'm doing work for Camel, but it's a one-off thing. I do the work, you pay the money, hopefully, and and then it's done.
Yeah,
Like
but
going into business on an ongoing thing.
Aldous. Yeah.
Going into business on a like ongoing basis. Yeah. That's
like I was trying
not a good idea.
trying to think of like collaborations in CG that have been successful, and the only one I could really come up with, and there's probably other examples that I'm missing. Please feel free to let me know in chat. The only one I can think of is Graveyard Shift, and I don't know what the percentage breakdown is there, but Mark and John have collabed on that for years. And that seems to be the only one I can think of that is okay. Mandy, Peter Gilmore, that's a good shout. Ravener, yeah, that's a good shout. But I mean, there's like Clint and Charlie with Fatal. There's Shinobi Sasquatch,
Liam and
Rob,
Odie, Nasser
Liam
and Donald,
Odie. Yeah.
Cal and Rob, yeah.
And like, could you imagine Bancroft, right? Like, let's just say, for instance, we were 50-50 on the Lucent. That would be the worst nightmare for you imaginable. Could you imagine how horrible that would be?
I don't even want to hear those words coming out of your mouth ever again, Rob.
I know, right? And the same for Replicator.
It's bigger.
Yeah, and you'd be like, oh, let's put a romantic love story in here. I'm like, fuck no. Ultra violence. It's just like it will be horrible. You're so much better off paying someone, owning the rights, the story, everything, paying someone to do the work for you, and that's it. That's all they do. They're done. Diaz brothers, I think, is a bit different. Like, it's family. It's a bit different. Same with Corey and Clayton. Like, you know your family.
Yeah, it's not that it can't. It's not that it can't turn south. Obviously, I'm sure it has many times before. But, or it's like husband and wife pairs where they sort of like you already have a kind of 50-50. It's not really. It's a pooled resources, but then you can each can do different tasks within that business. I mean, I do that with Mel. Many other CGs do that with their wives as well. So yeah, like I have no I have no quandaries about that. If ever it came to a head and I was like, oh, this is you're being a tyrant or whatever, I was like, well, I'll just find someone else to do it. It's cool. Like, it's not worth losing a marriage over.
Michael says Ella becomes a mutant cyborg. Exactly. Like, it wouldn't work. It'd be a terrible idea. Yanzi Shane. Yeah, I mean, married couple. I think like outside of family, outside of marriage, looking at a 50-50 or whatever split collab is just a bad idea. Like we said, it's not good.
To me, it's a lot of the times, the key thing in this situation is a lot of this stuff is people mostly over the internet, and you're interacting with mostly over the internet. It's not someone that you're hanging out with or in a relationship with every day in real life. And yeah, it's the longer I'm in this game, whether it be in the comic creation or the YouTube side of things, the more and more I'm convinced that you need to have like you yourself. That has to be like the main thing. It's just you, and then you can collaborate with others, but like if the more people you kind of bring in, and it's like, oh, we're going to be doing this whole big whirlwind thing together, each day it's a ticking time bomb until things fall apart. That's just my experience. And I never really get proven wrong on that.
And like, it also seems like this is kind of like my experience too. Like, you'll hang out with like a group of people or a friend that you met through CG on the internet, and like they're cool, they're cool, they're cool. They start going a bit weird, then they're fucking insane. That happens. That
like
happens more, dude. Yeah, it is insane. It really is. It really is. Yeah, it's crazy, and like the same thing with shows too. Like you see people like put in heaps of work on a channel, right? Like, what example? Like, let's say your channel. You had different people on there consistently for a while, but at the end of the day, it's your channel, so you're better off putting that effort into your own channel. You agree with that? Yeah.
Yeah, it's a real tricky situation. It's not something, you know, I think people enjoy speaking about publicly because there's emotions involved and all sorts of stuff. But yeah, I do think that sometimes in the course of events, things need to change, and and we've seen plenty of really good shows just sort of implode because creative differences. People didn't, that, especially when the show starts getting popular and there's, expectations, responsibilities, commitments, all that sort of thing. Things can really complicate really quickly, especially, and then if someone isn't acting in a manner that you wish they would, and it can become a real drag. I remember, for me, when I made the decision to, like, I'm going to kind of go at it a bit more solo. I mean, this is with Joe. I mean, Joe has sort of, had to step back for other reasons, but, I remember at the time thinking, and it's nothing against the guys. It was just like, I was relieved because I was so, like, free to do whatever I wanted to do in any way. Yeah. And I didn't ever had to run anything by anyone, never had to worry about if anyone is going to be upset with anyone else or anything like that. It really is freeing like that. And, I watch a lot of guys who do YouTube shows by themselves and do just fine. And I'm really, like, I find it really surprising, but cool to see that there are other big shows that they do have big panels on, and they seem to be harmonious as well. But I always wonder, like, especially on really big shows, I wonder, like, what's going on behind the scenes. Those shows where there's hundreds of dollars coming in every minute. There must be drama when you've got a big panel of people.
Because, like, you'd assume those people have egos too. Like, it'd be really hard not to, I would think. Ravenous says he's talking about the collab stuff. He says, seems like people need more explicit and detailed contracts. Yeah, one other thing on that too is, like, I don't think I'd want to share, like, the writing, like, part of it with another person, right? Like, because that would just be make it so much more confusing.
Ownership then becomes really gray as well with the contracts, because a lot of this is happening over the internet. What if you've got a contract with a guy in Brazil or the Philippines or whatever, and something goes sour? Your contract isn't worth the digital bytes it's printed on. I mean, what are you going to do? You're going to go to the international, completely different jurisdictions, and where do you? Yeah, it's all a big. So it's friggin' tough. And, like, to me, I'll just, like, look to someone. So why I was so comfortable going with Rod is because I saw, okay, this guy works with so many people. He's getting all these things done. I'm, never heard anyone say, oh, he didn't do this and everything. And it's been a dream.
Ravenous says, hire a hitman. Mo says, Rob, I don't think I'd want to share the writing. ... Goes on, part of it. Yes.
That was you thinking.
Jay Ryan says, yeah, I couldn't imagine just being a penciler and being dependent on a writer or a colorist to get work done. It just seems like problems waiting to happen. Oh, and don't even bring up like unpaid collaborations, Bancroft, because I couldn't imagine any fucking thing worse. Like, you know, you and me, we'll do this project together. And at the end of it, when it's successful, you know, and it gets picked up by Image because that happens, we'll share the profits. I couldn't imagine a worse scenario because you have no power whatsoever in that. You're like, can you please give me a page? And you'd be like, fuck off. I'm not getting paid for it. What are you going to do? You got nothing. Ramtar says 50-50 usually leaves you with 50% of a failed project. Yeah. Mike, I know you don't like talking about this stuff. But what do you think should be done there now? Like, I've seen a lot of people say refund the backers and restart the campaign.
Oh, the Truth, Justice, American Way.
Yeah.
I literally have not been paying attention. I was like, it was interesting that I got sick right when this whole thing blew up, and I just was like, it's too much. I think there's probably a lot of backers who don't mind. I think if Gabe is drawing it, I think if you know those that do should request a refund, and Gabe should honor that. It's my understanding he's down. There's like $16,000 of the money is gone, so they can't just offer a full refund to everyone because I don't know if they have that cash. It's a really tough situation. I don't know. It's really man. It's hard to do these things in the best of circumstances. I don't know how it's going to go moving forward.
But if let's just play devil's advocate. If they did refund it, there is no way they would get close to what they raised. No way. It just wouldn't happen.
If they started again.
I
mean, not even. I wouldn't even hazard a guess to how little a percentage they would raise again, because even the people who would be happy with Gabe drawing it, that becomes a new decision. You know, do I trust this again? Even though it all fell apart the last time. So, I'm
getting there, Mo. Sorry, man. I'm really far behind.
I don't know.
Yeah, because you got to remember as well. Gabe rode on the success of Young Ripper, which is fair enough. He was the colorist on it, but he was there at that time when he got that massive boost from that. That's probably not going to be there the next time, you know, because like it was that moment in time where it was really popular. Okay. Sumo says, do what Camel does and just fire everyone from the show. God damn. Sumo's on fire. Ravenous says, I wish it was like
I didn't get fired.
When you cut your hand and shake to become blood brothers. Jelly, when you're an indie creator, you need one credit everything and own everything. If you need to hire someone, then hammer out the price and time frame before work starts. Agreed, dude. I don't think I'd ever do a collab. I say that, and you know, one day I'll probably make that mistake. Engineer Wrecker, every time Camel gets a show kicking ass, he wants to end it.
Camel liked to word that whole thing in a certain way, and I wouldn't say anything against Camel's marketing, but the show is not ending. It's going. We did the same thing in the first season. A lot of people haven't watched the show from the beginning. So from the beginning, it was me and Camel. I don't know how many shows we did like that. Maybe a couple. Shane joined us. We had Shane there for, I don't know how many episodes, 5, 6, 10, can't remember. We had John for a long while. That was amazing. John left the show. and then we brought in choker, we brought in shield. Like it changed all the time, and now it's going to change again. And I think that's a great thing, actually. I think shows should regularly change.
And everyone always says how good a rapport you, me, and Camel have, and yet again, snubbed. Discarded.
Yeah, but you know
by
what's
the wayside.
better? You know what's better than our rapport?
Me not being on the show and you making fun of
it. Is that yes, exactly. That's
Fuck up.
gold. That's gold. I have full trust in Camel that he'll put on a great show. He's really trying to step up the whole thing. So,
oh God. Mo says everyone says that ? Dean says nobody says that. Rob, God damn guys. People have said it before, all right? Mo says unpaid collaborations are a disaster. Always paying exposure.
Yeah, I'm still finding out where to check in my exposure box. I need to cash those in.
Either make your own IP or be a work for hire. No 50-50. I agree. Don't do contracts if it's not necessary. They may feel like a safety measure, but it's easier to simply collaborate on a trust basis. If things go wrong, you can move on. That's fair. Yeah, I mean...
Yeah, especially if you're international.
Yeah.
If you're not in the same state, even if you're interstate, it's very, very tricky to enforce these things. And, usually a lot of these projects that we're doing, they're sub $20,000-$30,000. Sometimes they're sub $5,000. It's not going to be worth going to court over these disagreements over IPs that really aren't worth anything. At least they haven't been proven to be. Now in this case, we're talking about a lot of money, but even so, I don't think that's general across the board. I think Dave is right. Find someone with a proven track record that you can trust, pay them, and do it again.
Yeah, and don't commit to something straight away as well. Like if you're looking for an artist or an artist itself, like do it, see how it goes, and go from there. But don't say, yeah, I'll do 48 pages, because the person might be a fucking wanker to work with, and you'll hate yourself for doing it.
What are you saying, Rob?
I think I just said it pretty well. Hyper Wizard says, Gabe, dude, we've got 31 people watching, which is pretty impressive considering, I gotta say. So thank you so much, everyone. Hyper Wizard says, Gabe should swallow his pride and do what it takes to get the book done properly.
Well, that's the word. Properly is subjective. And we had someone say earlier that they didn't back it because of the artist. They were backing because they liked the story. So, or the sound of the story. So, I mean, I'm sure, Gabe will finish it how he intended the story to be. How it looks in the end, I have no idea. I haven't really seen much of Gabe's art. I only really am familiar with his colors. But yeah, I mean, look, to me, it looks quite different to what Dave is doing. So I can understand why people are like, no, that's not what I paid for.
Shelby's in the house. Good to see you, man. Good to see you, Shelby. Phil asked, do people like Western comics? It's not really my jam, honestly. What do you think, Bancroft?
I am okay with them if they're really good, but do people like them? No, they're not popular. They don't really sell.
Would you do, just throwing this out there, would you do like a 70-30 split, Bancroft? Just, you're in control. Yeah, there's no point.
Yeah. Hang on, but why? Like, why would you do it? In what circumstance do you need to split ownership?
I don't know.
With someone.
I assume to get it made at a reduced cost. I don't know, Mo. I can't see it. Write it out again, and I'll type it out. Now it's out of context. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. Here's the other question, and this is kind of the awkward one, right? How does
that last one wasn't awkward?
Well, I think we skirted around it pretty good, without picking sides or really going into the drama. If you want the drama, it's all on Twitter. Like, it's all there.
I don't want any drama.
That's what...
Still not back to 100%.
You know what? People who say they don't want the drama, they're the people that thirst for the drama, Bancroft. I see you.
No, I don't. I'm not like I'm anti-drama. Like I'm not one of those guys, but I don't want this drama.
Okay,
Anyway,
so
what have we got?
but the question is, how does it make CG look? How does it make us look like this out in
Oh,
public?
that. No, that's yeah. It's fine. Right.
You
Hey,
don't think it's
Kelsey spoke on that the other day when someone asked, like, this makes CG look really. No, it just makes CG look like every other, you know, creative enterprise and field. It's the same in music. It's the same in movies. It's the same in writing. It's the same in the gaming. It's the same all over. It's got artists involved, big egos, subjective levels of talent, and lots of money thrown around. It's everywhere. It's just no. I mean, it's human nature. This has
I'll get
nothing to do with me, in any way. So I'm CG. They're CG. It's fine.
You're going to have to elaborate on that, Shelby. I'll get to that in a second. Mo says, Dave said it's easier to collaborate on a trust basis than do contracts. I said, but Dave, if Rod unexpectedly pulled out, Bancroft would be left very unsatisfied. Thanks, man. Ravenous says,
Oh my god! Don't put
Ra-
that image in my mind.
Ravenous says, the situation, it looks like a retard fight on the short bus. Shelby says there's far worse making shit look bad. Elaborate. Yeah, Engineer Wrecker, good point. If this type of thing was going to kill CG would have been dead day 2. That's fair.
Yeah, it's like CG. I mean, it might look bad to people who don't like CG already because they're sort of. I wager they're probably collectivists or they have that sort of mindset, and they're like, oh, and they're always out there saying, oh, CG is this, and they take one guy's tweet and they post up there saying that's CG, but Comicsgate, the actual people who are involved and who might be, in line with it. They're the sort of people who don't get down with guilt by association. So, no, I don't think it looks bad to anyone else except the people involved. I mean, it might look good to them, to some people, and bad to others. I don't know. The chat scene's pretty 50-50 split depending on where you are on who's right and who's wrong. I'll just wait till the dust settles and look from my vantage point and continue not commenting.
Up in the ivory tower.
Yes, exactly. That's my privilege.
And looking down on the plebs, the peasants, the peons.
Well, that's your word. Phil says, I will sell a CG fantasy western that they deserve. And I'll show you Bancroft. I'll like it, but I don't know. I've done research into what genres are popular right now, and Western is not up there.
Oh, but we talked about this. You're not gonna make a comic based on what genre is popular. It's just, it doesn't work that way.
No, you're not going to make one, but how well that comic once made sells ties in directly to how popular the genre is.
Yeah, I mean, we could go over this again, but let's not. Definitely a reminder that the first campaign from creators is a roll of the dice. Yeah, that's true. That is very true.
That's something that could have a flow-on effect, absolutely, to other campaigns. Is yet another batch of people, and there's a lot of people who backed that book. Probably like 1,500. Yeah, another batch of backers who are like, "That's it. I'm not backing any first timers ever again." I mean, we've had that 5 times now in over the last 5 years happen.
All right. mean, is there anything that the chat wants to say about it? Well, I'll read it out if you want me. If you've got an opinion on it, if you think it makes CG look stupid or shit, or just chasing drama as it seems as we have a lot in the past, feel free to bring it up. But Bancroft, I said to you today, top 5 moments of 2022. Did you do a list?
No.
Of course you didn't.
Well, I thought you would, and I would comment on it.
Well, you're lucky I have. What's up, Corey? Good to see you, dude.
It's your show. I've been at work all day, Rob. I got up early. I was working for Camel, coloring his thing, and then I went to my day job, and I'm still doing it actually, right now, while I talk to you.
Whoosh. Rajani's in the house. Good to see you, dude. He's a great backer of CG. Spin the wheel again. Super chat me and I'll spin that baby again. Get some taxes up in here.
That's what it's come to. You never ask, you never get what you never ask for.
That's right. Yeah, it's another book people can point to say books don't get fulfilled. Hyperwizard says
that is true. However, even if there was just one book that had never been fulfilled and everything else had, you had 10,000 that had, the same people out there would be saying the same thing. CG doesn't fulfill books. Look at this one book. I 100% believe that. Like you can go, you say the CG never fulfills, and then they'll give you 3, and then you can give them 20, and then they'll go, yeah, but look at these 3, and then you give them another 20, yeah, but look at these 3, and then you give them another 20, yeah, but look at these 3. It's on and on. So people should, as always, what is that saying in Latin? Caveat emptor, buyer beware. Is that what it is?
No, Bancroft. Yeah. No one knows what that is.
I think they do. Look into the person you're backing. You're investing money in, and see what their history is. Are they out there and trustworthy and whatever like that? And even then, it's not going to 100% go right. And that's all we can do. All
right, I want to read these comments because I said I would. Hyperwizard says, make CG look cool and funny and cute and also sexy. Okay. Engineer Record says, Truth, Justice, American Way is now a dead IP, and I'm afraid no one will back Gabe's next project. Geek Hazy says, it looks amateur, the whole situation. Thankfully, it's not a campaign by a top 3 guy. Top 3, Noel, Mike, and Rob. Thank you, dude.
Yeah, thank you, Geek Hazy.
NTM says, I know what the number 1 CG moment of 2022 was. I bet you don't. I really bet you don't. Because
your one? No, he's talking about his one.
His one will be something about him being on Shelby's show.
They do have a good chemistry, those two. I enjoy it.
Dave says, people want to paint CG in a bad light and now have more ammo. It's true.
Yeah.
Jay Ryan says, but it's a high profile comparatively, though, so it's different that a 15K book not coming out.
That's fair enough. Those are both good points.
Noah is banned, says Shelby. Ravenous says, yeah, there won't be enough interest in Truth, Justice, American Way, number 1 to merit a number 2. Jasper's in the house. Where you've been, man? I know where you've been. Why weren't you here? I know where you were, Jasper. I know. And you did miss something good. You missed the wheel. I'm not going to spin it. It was amazing. You don't know what you missed.
Jasper, he went to turn on the wheel because he's got it attached to a fan, and nothing happened because it's too heavy and it didn't spin. And
do you want me to press the button again?
Yeah, do it again. Show everyone. And he was like, do I put it to top speed? No, we couldn't hear anything. Let's put it on top speed. Couldn't hear the noise.
All right, hang on.
Put it on top speed.
Can you hear that?
No. You got to angle the... No, you got to angle the... No, I can't hear anything.
It's just going...
Yeah, it's going... Should I start spinning? No.
Should I die? Yes. Okay, so here we go. Thanks, Jasper. I appreciate that, man. I don't know if you're being serious, but I'll take it. Number 5, best moment in CG 2022 is this for me: stickers versus bookmarks campaign. Comments?
I mean, it was great. I don't know if it would make the top 5. It was really cool. I was very proud to be a part of it. Elaborate.
Just Snuggy, Ravener, Crackhead, just know I had your back, and Bancroft threw you straight under the bus. Okay? It's not a moment, that's a campaign. What are you talking about? It was a great moment. The community came together and rallied around behind people from the chat and got this to 100 backers about stickers and bookmarks. It's a great moment. Come on.
It was a good moment.
Wow.
I can't wait. It's incredible value. It's a lot of art. Everyone who hasn't backed it should back it now.
Wow. That was a swing and a fucking miss, according to Bancroft. Let's just put that out there. Jesus.
I love those guys. What do you want me to say?
Holy shit. Yeah, can one of the mods chuck it in for Bajani? See if he wants to have a look at it. That'd be appreciated. Okay, so this isn't technically...
it is really good. Really good value. Lots of cool art on there.
It's got Roquefort art too, as well, man. So have a look at it. This isn't technically CG adjacent, but I think the impact that it had was obviously incredible. And we're going to go with Isom, number 1, for the number 4 spot.
Yeah. That's a weird one because you're right. I mean, it's didn't happen because of CG or anything like that. CG obviously benefited from it and celebrated it. So yeah, I mean, the biggest ever crowdfund of a comic book in history on his own site. You see why that's like just a little different to the stickers versus bookmark campaign, though.
No, I'm not, Mo. Don't you pigeonhole me into what I'm doing. It's not happening. Not really CG supported.
Yeah. It was a big look. Even it doesn't I don't get into the whole that he's not really CG. Like that doesn't really interest me. But this was a massive event. Anyone who had a channel, you saw the waves, the ripples from this event, like roll over everyone who's even tangentially related to what was going on. People even if you had a campaign, people were reporting real big influxes. I mean, look what happened to Truth, Justice, American Way that we were just talking about. It went crazy after this. So this is a big event. Good one, Rob.
Number 3. This is a campaign, Mo. I'll give you that one.
There's only 2 left, Rob.
Reaper Destroyer. I'm putting this at number 3 because the fact that a first-time creator, without getting promoted, I mean, he got lots of promotion, but he didn't get promotion from everyone, all the big channels. Like, he did a lot of this based on his own back, and the fact that the art quality was high. For a first-time creator to break through $50,000, I think that's amazing, man.
He had an amazing ground game, to use political parlance. The way he did this in the lead up and everything, the achievement, even the book as well, like the fact that he gathered all these legends to collaborate with him on his book. And then on top of it, it really did elevate. Anytime you put a book out, I said this to him actually before he went live. I said, now that you're an actual, crowdfunding creator, you're going to notice it changes for you. And it really has, I think. He's really cemented himself as a creator. But yeah, that night that started on my channel, it's actually started on his channel, The Tailgate, and then went to mine, and then went to Jeremy's. That was a massive night. So yeah, I agree with that one as well too. That was huge.
I think like it's nearly perfect in terms of like a launch. Like he got the crowd, the fans behind him. Yeah, like Crackhead says here, it's probably one of the most impressive first-time campaigns I've ever seen. I think it was
definitely a real first timer. Like, I mean, yeah, he had a channel, but you know, like a lot of guys, their first campaign, like, I don't know, Shadowversity or something. You know, he's got a massive fan base. Or Eric July, that's his first campaign, was Isom. But you know, this was like, yeah, he really did kind of come out of yeah, I don't know, he really pulled himself up by his own bootstraps with this. And Mo's right, you are just picking campaigns, but you know, we'll
Snake Collar says number 1 is Dal not doing a cover for Malin. That's funny. Good to see you, Vanessa. Vanessa's
okay, what's the next campaign?
Well, it's not a campaign, actually. It is, and I don't really have a graphic for it because I don't know how you get a graphic for it, but it is Crackhead's 1,000 subscriber giveaway. I think that was fucking amazing.
Well, it was a stream, wasn't it? Isn't it there anymore?
Yeah, but I mean, I'm just going to show the stream.
Yeah.
I mean, well, you can do that.
No, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm working. Yeah, that was awesome too. Massive.
So that was number 2. Dude, he does this all the time. Like he talks, and I'm about to say something that someone wanted read, and
sorry, I will drink my tea, and
yeah. So that was fantastic. The amount of people that jumped on board helped out, which seems to be like a consistent thing in CG. When something's happening, lots of people get involved, whether they need.
I like it. Yeah, I like it when it just blew up out of, you know, this thing that started small,
yeah,
and then became this thing. It kind of ran away from them. I think it got magnitudes bigger than they ever expected it would be. Ended up giving away just obscene amounts of stuff.
Where are you now, Mo?
Shelby was involved.
Where are you now, Mo? Hey, that one wasn't a campaign. Number 1.
Mo? Hold on. Shelby says we should EFAP the stream now.
Which one? The giveaway stream?
Yeah, just EFAP the whole thing.
Right, yeah, okay. Number 1. I mean, it's pretty obvious what it is. Do you want to guess? Or
I'm going to say it was the Sean Arendt fundraiser.
Yeah, it was amazing, man. I mean, the fact that they raised $15,000 is insane. But the amount of like absolute gangsters that came out of, you know, creators and the chat blew me away. Like you could name like 10 MVPs off the top of your head. Like people were just that amazing. Like let's do it. Why not?
You tried to be one of them.
Kayla, I think she kicked it off like an absolute champ, doing shots like for that straight away. The energy was amazing. God, who else was there? Sumo Thori for buying that piece, giving it to Sean. Snuggy for spending $1 bazillion to get Kayla drunk. You, Crackhead, for giving away your super chats money. Ravener for dropping $2.5K on some art. Who else am I missing, guys? Like there was so many fucking gangsters in this auction. I was so.
What about? Did you say Shelby? Sorry,
Shelby. Yes, of course. I mean,
just
he's got to
giving away his entire art collection.
He's got to be like close to the number 1. You know, that's it. Jasper, dude, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. Merry Christmas, Rob and Mike. Thanks for the entertainment. Don't break format. We won't.
We learned our lesson.
EVS and Rini. Yeah. Yep.
Yep.
Yep. That's fair. I mean, so many creators put in work for that. But yeah, I mean, there was some people that were just like, fuck, wow, that's amazing, man. Blown away. Shelby says, the real MVP allowing me on his stream, on Crackhead's stream, to sell 4 pounds of live field. Yeah, I know. That was nuts. That was nuts, man. Jay Ryan says, Kayla's breast put in that work and her liver worked hard too. Camel's here. He says, I love breaking format and sending people home crying. Yeah. So that was my top 5. What do you guys in chat think? Have I missed something? Bancroft, what do you think of the top 5?
I mean, obviously it missed the launch of my Second Chance campaign, but you know, that's forgiven. I
mean, is that really a top 5 moment? Is it even a top 5 moment of this
top
month?
3.
Is it even top 5 of this month, Bancroft?
I don't know. You're putting me on the spot here.
I mean, you could have done some prep
I was just
work,
gonna laugh. I was just gonna laugh at yours. They were pretty good. They were pretty good.
You could have put some prep.
I think the whole ongoing you know, Dalkione Malin cover is notable. That thing. What else happened? Jasper brought up that Inglorious Rex coming out, and it was really good. And I don't know if that's an event.
Indiegogo Shadow Bands on.
Oh yeah, like Times Man of the Year or whatever. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if that's a top moment, but definitely infamous.
That would be like
happening.
Top 1 worst moments of the year, wouldn't it?
Yeah, Fragtober as well. I didn't actually catch Fragtober, but a lot of people did, and it sounded like an absolute blast.
Mo says, if Rob didn't mention a campaign, that was a deliberate snub because he listed everyone he could remember. Thanks, Mo. Thanks, Mo.
Hey, look, I'm close to 6,000 there. That's awesome.
I'm close to being right, Bancroft.
200 sold.
Yeah, you get 200 backers. You're at 162. That's pretty.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
And
that's without streaming. I launch a campaign and then I do one stream and then, just go to sleep for the next 3 days.
Rob hates the Embrace confirmed. Dude, I think your sign up for the Embrace 2 is really good. And you should get a lot of signups for it. Like you've put in lots of work to make it really enticing. So I don't hate the Embrace confirmed.
The latest pages I've seen shared from Dean are legit awesome.
Yeah, he's getting better and better, isn't he? He's leveling up.
For real.
You need to have a conversation with Shelby about how to do the lightning on your original art piece. That's all I'm going to say about that. Mike's like, nah.
I don't know if I want that, though. I don't know if I want that. I like the original art, I think, should be free of effects that you put on the computer.
The fact you sold that for $1,500 could be a top 5 moment in itself.
Yes.
Well done.
How Gary. That was crazy.
Amazing.
I did not expect that.
1,500, not dollary dues, Shelby. US dollars. US dollars. Amazing.
I put it up there just like, look, if it doesn't sell, that's fine. And if it does, holy cow. And it did. It did within an hour, which is mind-blowing.
Roquefort closing on D-Wags. Yeah, Roquefort has some giant, big brass balls, doesn't he? He just does whatever the fuck he wants to do. No apologies.
He's Kenneth Roquefort.
Yeah. I haven't seen him in a minute. Where's he been?
He's been around. He was on the where did I see him last? It wasn't too long ago.
Look at Jasper Plan 9 says, look at Kelly Jones' recent original social media. He's been using a lot of lightning.
But Jasper, is that lightning hand drawn, like with ink? Because there's lots of different ways you can draw lightning. You can actually draw it out by hand. That's not what I did here, so I just wouldn't seem right. I mean, all the lines that I'm doing in the thing are actually lines that I drew with my hand. So there's a lot of other effects in the black and white versions I'll be doing. There's a lot of effects that I use in the coloring phase. That I use different brushes with speckle effects and stuff like that. You just showed your porn stash there, Rob.
No, I didn't. I showed my folders.
Yeah, your porn folders. And yeah, I wouldn't put that in the original art. And plus, to me, you're showing what it looked like before I started coloring. That's accurate.
I can't find my my fantastic version of your cover where I've signed it, unfortunately.
Good.
Because, I mean, I'm at least a 50-50 collab on you with this cover.
That's up for debate.
I
mean, you can debate yourself about that.
You must be really happy with how this is going, though, dude. 162 backers.
Yeah, like it was gravy 120 backers ago. So and there's still 20. I'm probably going to extend it for two reasons, because at the moment it's going to end right when we're doing Camel's big art thing with probably the reveal of the cover that I'm working on him. And as well, I've lost a week of promoting this thing by getting sick. So, and the cool thing is I can do whatever the hell I want. I mean, I'm not gonna just extend it indefinitely. I don't see the point in that. But I can just make it whatever the hell I want because it's my site. So yeah, I'll get back on the campaigning tomorrow, and I'll reach out to some people and see if I can jump on their shows and spruik it out there as well. I mean, obviously the whole point of this is the more I can raise, the more I can get printed. And then you've got that batch to sort of print into perpetuity.
Here's a question for you. What's more impressive? What you've done here or this?
Well, it's a different kind of impressive, Rob. It's a different measure of success, I think. I don't know if it's sort of apples and oranges, really. Now, if you could, there were hiccups on the day with the decimals. If you could somehow get the electric motor to work, then yeah, it might be a contender. But
spin the wheel, maybe. Yeah, that's
he's
really
learning
cool,
from
man.
Camel. Is like, you want him to spin the wheel, send a super chat. I think that's fair.
Pay the money.
If you want him to see the wheel, if you want to see the wheel spinning, $2 will do. I'll
tell you what. If Jasper wants me to spin the wheel, I'll spin the wheel because he did give me $50. So I mean, that's fair. Ethan made a point about the Gabe Day thing, and I don't want to go over it too much in detail, but I just found this interesting. Right? He said something along the lines of, because Truth, Justice, and American Way raised $100,000, right? And Baz Reeves only raised $20,000. That Truth, Justice, and the American Way should take priority and precedent, regardless of whatever has been agreed to. What do you think of that? Because, like, to me, that seems that's not how things work.
Yeah, I mean, usually it's sort of first come, first served, isn't it? Like, you have commitments are still commitments. But all right, spin it.
I mean, that spin's pretty damn good, Bancroft. Look at that.
It does look very
Metrosexual, doesn't it?
I wouldn't say metrosexual, no, I'd say more along the
Bisexual lighting kind of.
homosexual. Yeah. But yeah, no, it spins very well. Next we need to see the thing. Is that already built? How are you gonna have the little rubber thing going?
Oh no, I need to put that on top. That shouldn't be too hard though. That shouldn't be too hard.
Yeah, and again, I know nothing about who came first, who was in contracts with what or whatever, but you know, I'm working with an artist who has lots of commitments.
Yeah.
I can't, you know, I can't make demands of him to say, hey, Fractured Mind is going to raise this much. You have to stop doing whatever you're doing, and like, you know, I hired him with the understanding that he was working on other things. So just you know.
All right, we'll circle back in a second. It looks like awesome, like the Bifrost. I expect Chris Hemsworth to appear. Why only one black? The black is bankrupt, Shelby. So if you are lucky enough to win a spin on the wheel and you land on black, you don't get anything. If you land on silver, chrome,
it's very cruel.
You get 2 spins.
Is that alfoil?
No, it's the pen, the chrome pen.
The chrome pen.
Yeah.
Wasted that precious chrome pen.
Sumo Thori, thank you so much, brother, for giving me 5 super chats. It's much appreciated. Oh, I've got to do the giveaway, Bancroft. I've still got plenty of time. And the $1. I'll spin it again.
What giveaway?
The 50 member giveaway. You remember how I said I'll do it?
No.
Where's it gonna land? Yellow. See, obviously I need the clicker thingy because it's just spinning whichever way.
Yeah.
Why is there no purple? What color do you call that, Shelby?
There's 2.
There is 2. I'm loving how many spinning wheel experts are just pouring out of the woodwork, telling me how to do
Everyone's
a
a spinning wheel. Yeah, totally.
Oh, he says lavender. You're one of those people that can't say purple is purple. You have to break it down into silly colors. I hear you. They're all gay colors. Thanks, Eric.
They're all very pastel.
Yeah, so I mean, who said that before? They said something. I think he was saying to collect the bigger pot first. No one, nowhere. I don't know, man. For me, it's like you do it in order of whatever you've agreed to. It doesn't matter how much money anything's raised, because if you start doing like that, you fuck up people's projects. Definitely.
Jay Ryan says he actually has a degree in wheel spinology, Rob. He's a
dude. Make me a wheel. Send it to me. Yeah, Mo says I don't know why I expected more of Rob than this. All right.
I know Mo was your biggest supporter with the physical. I remember that he was your biggest supporter with the physical wheel, and he's like, you know, I put my trust in this man. This is what I get. You know, he should have.
Tell me that isn't awesome. Oh, Shelby's got a good idea. Crowdfund a new spinny wheel. That's not a bad idea, Bancroft.
I don't know. I like Bogan stuff. I like that it's got sticky tape on it and it doesn't work. And
because they're like $200-300, Corey. Not cheap. That isn't awesome. Mo, don't hurt my feelings like this. You know, I can only take so much. I need to find out where my members are. So is that in memberships?
You're not going to use the spinning wheel, are you?
No, unless they want me to. Shit. Where is it, Bancroft?
It's in
Where's your member list?
monetization.
YouTube Studio.
Yep, monetization, memberships, and then you can click on view more of the members. You'll get them.
View more. Total members. See more. Okay. All right. So, just get a $2 one at the store. Corey, what
Just for us, an important engineering question. What is the wheel made of? It should be foam core.
It's wood.
It's hard wood, isn't it?
It's wood.
Yeah. How thick is that wood?
Like that? It's not that thick.
Yeah, but still, that's much, much heavier than a couple of plastic blades that it's used to spinning around.
Are you guys saying that you want me to get foam and redo this thing? Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying?
Job worth doing right.
Where is the... I can't see the number.
Lord Ravenous says it's tropical hardwood. It's from a fallen eucalyptus tree. Rob went out there and hand sawed a slice of a trunk of a tree of Australian redwood.
Mate, I cannot see like the actual list of members.
Why not?
Well, tell me where to go. Help me out here. You're not helping me at all. D, what's up, man? Yeah, Lady Ribbit, good to see you. Haven't seen you before. Real men make their spinny wheels from wood. Exactly. Exactly.
All right, one sec.
I've got a whole video series too about the making of the wheel too, Bancroft. Yes, this free giveaway, Sumo, is off to a great start. Thank you. I appreciate that.
All right, share my screen. Oh, it's not working. It's doing that thing again where it's not showing. This is a comedy of errors.
How convenient.
Hold on. I'll open in Chrome.
How convenient.
Oh my God.
Yes, D, that is the spinning wheel that we're going to be using. Everyone is shitting on it. But I don't care.
Look what he says. Look what he says. That's a wheel. Okay, sure. Well done. Oh, love it. Love it.
I'm in monetization. I can't see where the people are. Mike's like, oh, yeah, this is so easy to do. I can find it. No, it's just a membership giveaway, Mo. It's not the giveaway with the spinning wheel. It's just the members, just for the members.
Recent member activity, yeah.
Okay, where is that though? Like what memberships?
I'm under memberships.
I'm there.
Recent member activity. See your members.
Right. Okay, that was really, really obvious.
Yeah.
Okay. There are currently 38 members. It's dropped down to under 50, but I'm still going to honor it because that's what heroes do. So Bancroft, do you want to get a random number generator from 1 to 38? And a D just gifted 5 memberships. Thank you, man. That's amazing. I don't know if they'll come through straight away for the people though, because it's still saying 38. And Sumo gifted some before.
Well, no, they will. They should come in straight away into that area. If you refresh.
They're not though. Actually, let me refresh it. I'll see if that works. What I'm giving away to one person is this piece of original art by Alan Lawson. This piece of art, this is just on paper. Don't get too excited. This is the first piece William Wall Reyes did for me just to get a feel of the characters in Replicator. And this piece by Shelby Robertson. So all three of
That's
these.
actually a legit giveaway.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you want to count the other people.
Yeah. And it's not updating the new members. It still says, oh, it's up to 43 now. Okay. It's up
Yeah,
to
there you go.
43. So it's gone up. So 1 to 43. Yeah, you're not a member. Buy a membership. What? Yep. Giving it away. Giving it away. So Bancroft is, I don't know if I should share the people, like the screen I'm looking at, Bancroft, like of the members. Is that
I don't
doxing?
know. I don't know. I don't know if members like usually it's public because you
It's
can
just their
see
names
in the chat.
Yeah, so that
It's
should
just
be
their,
okay.
it's just
Yeah.
their screen names. You can see it in the chat. You can everyone. It's all public. So it's 1 to what?
43. Rafa says share the names and addresses.
Yeah, if everyone's a member, just wants to type in their social security number, we can start this giveaway.
Yeah. What's your first pet's name? The street where you were born and your primary school.
Mother's maiden name had been helpful.
Yes, all those, please.
Yeah.
Okay, so once Bancroft has that up, I'll share it, and then I'll share the number.
Do you need to share? I mean, we trust you. You could just
Do you?
read out who it is. You could just count down. I mean, you can count, yeah.
I can count. It may take me a minute to get there.
All right, so I'll share my screen. So
Why does Mike think I don't like US Assassin, dude? I don't not like it.
It's not. I'm sorry, Rob.
Dude, you have one.
Hang on. Let me refresh. Let me refresh here. I think that does it.
He's just disappeared. I'm gonna do a poll to see whether or not you trust me. Okay, it'll be a quick poll.
Lighten myself up.
Start a poll.
Do anything?
Trust. No trust.
It's not. I don't know what I'm doing, Rob. It's not. And I can't get the Google number generator in Chrome. I just can never find it.
Dude, what the fuck is wrong with you? I swear, like, it's not that hard.
Like, it never comes up in Chrome. Hang on. Let me see if I can find it in Firefox, but it won't share Safari. All right, it's working in Firefox. Let's see if that works.
The question is, do you trust me enough for me to count the numbers and not show you, or do I have to show you? That's the question.
I think I have to quit Chrome. So I'll be back in 1 second.
Mate, I'll fucking do it. You're useless. Jesus Christ. Random number generator. Holy shit. Oh, he's gone again. And now I'm on giant screen, which is not ideal. So 43, that's the number there. We're going to do one for practice. So this one doesn't count, okay? Just practicing right now. Going to hit generate. Okay, so that was 2. The next one will be the actual one.
Rob, you can't do it. This is a breach of protocol, because there has to be separation of powers.
Fix your shit then.
All right, 1 second. I just now it's working. Okay, now it's working.
Hell.
We're online.
Holy shit, Bancroft. Let me just double check that the member numbers haven't gone up again. Let me just have a quick look.
All right. This is my screen. You can see I'm moving the mouse left, right, up, down, round and round and round.
Okay.
So it's not Rob, because we can't trust Rob.
I no lie, I hope it goes to either Sumo or D. These guys have been absolute superstars for me. I know I don't stream a lot, and the fact I've got 43 members is pretty fucking amazing, honestly. hats off to you guys. I really appreciate it.
Mo has a good comment for you in the chat there.
Mike is right.
No.
Jeez, I'm not
That was
reading
D.
that.
He says, Rob, if you ever want to use the opposite of trust in your career as a writer
Oh,
going
shit.
forward, it's distrust or mistrust.
Oh, shit. All right.
All right. Are we ready? It's 1 to 43. Confirmed? We can
1
do
to
1
43.
spin.
Yeah. I hope it's
One
like a low
spin,
number
here
because
we
that'll be
go.
much easier for me to count. Like if it's 43, that won't be too bad. Let's look at the very end. All right.
All right. Here we go. Generating in 3, 2, 1.
42. Holy shit. All right. Let's have a
It's
look.
one of the guys who just got. I mean, that's pretty easy. It's second from the bottom or whatever the top. I think they come in top first.
Okay. Assuming I'm looking at this right. No joke. It's D.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Can I
The
share?
D was just gifted membership?
I'm gonna share. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Let's dox them all.
All right. Let me zoom in here. Okay. So that. Hang on.
No.
That's the
D.
top of the list, right?
Yeah, that's the newest. It's not D. You've ruined his day. D is number 2.
No, really?
Yes, you go from
So
the
it's the
top down.
Illuminati.
It's the Gluminati. You fucked up. Give him something, you bastard.
I'll send you something, D, man. Are you on? Fucking hell.
Fucking gutted. Gutted. It was like, wow, yes, son of a bitch.
I feel like such a dick. I mean, that's totally expected of me, though, isn't it? Really. I mean, I'm not going
It says
off
it right
brand.
there. Joined 0 days ago, and then D joined 4 months ago. It's not going to be number 42.
Holy shit! All right, D, I will send you something, brother. I will send you something. Wow, amazing. Gluminati, I need your details, man, and I'll send that stuff through to you. This is why we love you, Rob.
Are you not entertained? Honestly,
I know. I mean, like, I bring it. Trust or untrust. Oh shit. D, are you? Can you email me, man, or send me a comment or something or somewhere, and I'll send you something. And Gluminati.
What is Rob gonna send D? It's gonna be a case of Coke Zeros.
I'll send him this fucking spinning wheel, Mike.
I love that.
You have my email. Sweet, man. Yeah, that'd be sick. Gluminati, dude. And what's the rule, Bancroft? Like, he's got like a week to email me, or I'll do it again and hopefully count to the right person.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Yeah. Okay.
Put the call out. Put the
Gluminati
signal out for Gluminati.
Someone tag Gluminati somewhere, probably on Twitter or something, and we'll get him a membership.
You'll get him the art. He's already got the membership. Gifted by D.
Mate. At least Rain Man. Wow. Oh, I mean, it's just amazing.
Where do you go from there? I mean,
you can't go anywhere. I mean, in terms of perfection, that was the top level. I'm gonna bring up this again just in case. Oh, Eric Grant, member for 3 months, says justice for the D. Yeah. Robbie's struggling.
there will be no justice.
No justice.
There'll be no justice on this stream.
Bancroft, I was cleaning out all the extras and shit that you get from backing campaigns, and I thought I'd share some of the stuff that I actually like. To me,
I'm interested.
This is the best thing that I've received in terms of, what do you call them? Tchotchkes? Yeah.
Yeah, it's your boy Zach.
Out of all the campaigns that I've backed, this is the best. And this excludes extra books or toys or stuff like that, which is just a whole different level. These, I think, are the best things that I've got.
Cryptidinal Polaroids.
They're sick, man. Like
They're like, yeah,
inventive,
they're actually like
ingenious.
proper Polaroids.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're pretty cool. They
very
really
cool.
fit in with what they were doing.
Can I tell you what I threw out?
Prints. Hundreds and hundreds of your own prints.
No. I keep prints. I throw out folded posters because
Yeah, me too.
what am I going to do with them? They don't look good because they've got folds.
Your
fold
wall's
creases in
already
them.
covered in your own posters.
Yeah. I threw out the rolled posters that are on that really thin plasticky type paper. I threw them out. No good. I was really close to throwing out someone who I really like because they put stuff on their prints, and I want my prints just to be prints, man. Hang on, I'm back in a second. I get my stuff.
Oh, there's a logo on it.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that, man. Just give me the art without the logo and stuff.
You know you're doing a show right now, Rob. You're aware of that.
I'm
Just checking.
here.
Okay.
Don't stress out. You can handle it for 2 seconds. All right. Here we go. All right. This is my stack of trading cards. How big is your stack? Bigger than that?
Do you want to compare stacks?
Oh yeah.
All right.
You know I do. This has got to be a close second for like the best tchotchke that I've got. I don't even know what this is from. Dinosaur Man Comics. I just think it's really cool. This is like a mini comic on one page. So I can actually read it, which is great. I have no use for this, but it's fucking cool. Battle Brick Road patch. I really like that. Phil Diaz with his 8-card trading set.
And you can look in the middle like you're the artist.
Why isn't there 9, Phil? Would be my question.
I think you had to pay, or there was something to get that 9th one. I think.
God damn it, Mo.
You ready to be emasculated with the size of your stack?
I always am. What the? How do you have so many fucking cards?
I backed a lot of books.
But
no, they're in top loaders. They're in cases.
Did you put them all in top
Are
loaders?
yours loose? Yeah.
Yeah, mine are loose.
Yeah, I like it. I like the way they look. Look at this.
Art to Bears cards they really look sick.
Yeah, that looks like is that Lawless? It must be, yeah. It must be a Lawless, yeah.
Nah, it doesn't look like Lawless to me, dude.
No. Anyway, yeah. I got a lot of cards.
Sorry, I just had like a sneezing fit. I really don't want to read that one, Mo, because that's borderline mean. I mean,
yeah, but you have to because he gave you the capitalized read it, Rob. That's a command.
This piece by Art to Bear is absolute fucking banger. It's fantastic. Okay. Rob almost threw out his empty bottles of retard juice, but he still enjoys sniffing the caps. Thank you.
Oh god, that's vicious. That's brutal. I've got a bunch of these patches as well. I don't do anything with them, but like maybe one day if I get a bomber jacket, You know, we
Like
can
this is
get
fucking
some
this
aviator
is baller.
glasses.
This is sick, man. But what am I going
Put
to
'em
use
on a
it
hat.
for?
I don't know.
I don't make enough money to cop this much abuse, Mo. I got to say.
Someone pointed out to me, you know, I was like, because I was sharing a piece that I'm coloring of rods, and so you know, oh, you know, this would make a cool print or a poster or a trading card or a puzzle or something. And people have been, you know, saying which ones they like better, and they pointed out, you know, like, trading cards of all those are the only ones with collectability. Like prints aren't collectible, not really anyway, but trading cards are, and you know, posters obviously have that big impact, but it's a whole different kettle of fish. I'm excited. I'm excited to start doing trading cards. Oh, these are my own trading cards. There you go. There's some more. And someone said, you know, there's a lot of detail in that thing, but there was a lot of detail in this too, and it came out great. It looks really cool. It's, I mean, hard to see, but yeah, I think it's gonna look really good.
I notice how you seg that way to your own thing. You're getting very good at that, Bancroft. Very subtle in your approach.
Oh, and there were these as well.
Yes, poker chips. I'm down to 2 somehow. I don't know. I think
Yeah, my
wife
kids play with them. I had a whole stack as well.
Yeah, I know. I'm a big fan of this.
Available on the Lucent Waking Dream campaign right now, $15 by Sumo Thor. You got some enamel ginger in hand.
I love
that
sumo,
wasn't subtle.
but that wouldn't make it in my top 5 best tchotchkes. This is cool though. A little mini comic.
I like the Kenneth Rocafort trading card has a mini comic on the back on the trading card. That was awesome.
I gotta say, man, stickers. Why? What do you do with these stickers, mate? Like,
I give mine to my kids.
Yeah.
Then Clark has a whole wall of his wardrobe that's covered in stickers. He calls it his collection. He says, I have a collection here and I have a collection here. I was just I had Victoria bagging them up.
That's a great print, dude. That should be should be a cover.
It is a cover. It's a cover right here. You can win it. If you want to win this cover, hold on a sec. I've got it right here.
This is your best cover. Like, this is better than this one.
If you want to win this cover, you have to sign up to Paint to Death. That's the only way to get it.
Do I get a comp? Surely I get a comp for all my excellent work on that cover that we did.
the lights.
Yeah. I really like these. These are like inserts that if you've got a collector case, I got one when I backed Alterna. He's got all these little inserts that you can put on the side and on the front. That is a really cool idea. Big fan.
Should I crack into these?
Yeah.
Talk about tchotchkes.
Yeah.
How do I get into this?
That's a good call too. The standees are pretty sweet as well.
Yeah, I've got a bunch of these from Mooney.
Yeah. Kyung Lee's ones is really good.
I got his pin. These pins are really cool. They're very high quality. I got one from Mac Smith as well, Scurry. Yeah. But again, I don't really know what to do with them. Like I'm not gonna wear them on anything. So
yeah, like I got a box just full of stickers.
But they are cool. How do I open? Oh, it's already been open. This might be loud.
I can't believe I did that to D, man. I feel so bad.
I was like, no, it's not D. Because
not possible.
It's not. This doesn't. All right. So what do we got here? This is the Mavericks campaign by Global Frequency Studios. The Neff, you know Neff and Frequency Girl.
Of course.
Who are great people. And wow, that's awesome. I mean, I've only just flicked through the book. It looks great. I haven't read it yet, but I got a massive package from these guys, and yeah, like It was so worth the wait.
They gave you a huge package.
They gave me a massive package. Look at that.
Hey, it's cool.
Get like cool stats and stuff on the back.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna do that too. I'm gonna do a trading card, and it's gonna say like join my channel to help pay for this comic. Wow, there's cool stuff here. All right. D said he likes pins.
I really wish that fan was working because it is fucking hot in here.
I don't think it works with the wheel on it.
Only I didn't turn it into a spinning wheel.
D likes the pins. Well, D, check this out. It's one of those plastic ones. It's not gonna focus, is it? No. It's one of the little mechs, the Mavericks, and it's sort of it's got a thing on the back. Like that. That's cool. All right. We've got some of these. There's so much stuff in this. I'm gonna have to show this off on my stream at some point, so I can't lose everything. Talk about patches. Oh my god. Communist propaganda. Oh, and the Americans side by side.
Cool. Oh, I've got one more idea to run past you, Bancroft. One more idea. Are you ready? This is a barnstormer. This is one that no one's ever thought about before. What if we did a smaller creator week? Do you need me to elaborate on it? I'm sure you do.
Not really.
You like the idea? Sold?
No. Whatever that sound was that your chair just made is what I think of your idea.
You heard it here first. Bancroft hates the smaller guys. Confirmed.
No, it's I don't like the idea. I don't like the idea of smaller creators. Check this out. Freaking hell, Neff. Little dude.
Mm.
I don't know. What does the chat think of that? I think, look, I tell you what it reminds me of. It reminds me of these initiatives that, on these Twitter initiatives too. Like, I don't think it's going to help in the way that people want them to help. I've got like a gazillion little chibi stickers.
Yeah.
I've got all of these awesome standees. These are going to look so cool when I put them all together. I only need to make a video on this. This is way too much to go over. I got to show whatever the hell this is. What is you thinking, Rob?
Would you rather have a number of different tchotchkes, right? But they're lower quality, or would you rather have some bigger, more impressive ones?
I'm telling you right now, the feeling that I'm getting unpacking all this, it's like Christmas. So whether or not I'm going to keep them or, wear them or whatever, this feeling is going to attach to global frequency now going forward. And that's important. Next time when I'm considering, am I going to back this book? Or am I going to back Mavericks 2? I'll have that feeling wow, it was such a generous, awesome package full of high quality stuff.
And so were your kids, because now they have Christmas presents.
Here it is, Mo. The Bogan Bombardment print.
Oh, nice.
Check that out. You got ARO on there. You got Pull Out Pigeon. That's friggin' sick. And look down there.
Mo Biggs.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I mean,
wow,
they've done a great job, haven't they? They put a lot of time and effort and money into their campaign, and it looks like it paid off for them. So that's fantastic.
How did they not cost themselves $1 gazillion making all this stuff?
That's one of the things that was really impressive with Joe Sontag. The amount of money he sunk into his book before launching it is no way I would do that. No way.
Some people are gamblers.
Mm.
And then when it pays off big. And when it doesn't, that's a shame.
Bancroft, I need a rating out of 10 for my spinning wheel. Feel
I
free.
give it a.
The chat.
I
Feel
give
free
it
to
a
jump in.
6. I give it a
Mhm.
6. Now it
A
would have been a 5,
Mm-hmm.
but I appreciate the bogan quality of it.
Mm-hmm.
So
The fact it doesn't
yeah.
spin, you appreciate that?
No, it spins. It just doesn't spin automatically. I mean, that was kind of a gimmick anyway. I think, how would that have even worked? I think it's better if you're spinning it anyway. So
a 4. Wow. That's harsh.
Wheel of Misfortune.
It's cute that you're calling it a wheel. Yeah. Dude, what do you got coming up next year? Let's talk about that quickly because we're like 5 minutes left.
Well, I will be going to print with the second edition in probably mid-January, hopefully. I mean, I don't see any reason why not. I think, I'm not expecting this campaign's going to be a big long stay or anything like that. It's really just, a means to be able to get some books printed, and that's done already. So yeah. But I want to overprint as many as I possibly can is the point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So we'll see how much that is. And, and then that'll be happening. I have big plans for the channel.
We haven't talked about that
year.
at all. We missed
That's
that
fine.
whole topic.
It's fine. That's fine. We got plenty of time to talk about that. It's very early days at the moment. Basically, essentially, I'm going to be bringing in Mel to help me optimize my channel. It's too much work for me to do by myself. And there's a lot of work I need to do. The long and short of it is, we need to get good at YouTube, and we're not. I don't think any of us are. There's some people out there who are doing really well, who are, paying attention to how YouTube works, and they're reaping the rewards. What we're good at is community. Community is where the money is. So, and when I say money, I mean, I'm not just saying like, let's go get rich. Like, the money is how we can sell comics and really support small creators. With launches and stuff like that. That's what I'm more interested in. But to do that, you also need growth. And I just don't think hardly any of us are really taking that seriously in the way that guys like Yellow Flash, the Fandom Menace guys,
The
Quartering, all those guys take that so much more seriously. And there's no reason why any of us can't be up there. So yeah, Mel's gonna help me with that. We're formulating a game plan right now. Hoping to start implementing that pretty soon.
And then
there's loads to do. It's an ongoing thing. It's just like SEO on a website. It's constant monitoring and adjusting. It's got to do with topics. It's got to do with words. It's got to do with videos, all sorts of things. There's all sorts of things that can be done. But it's going to be exciting, and hopefully it all works out. I think I did great. I did that month-long experiment of videos every day. It worked great. I think I jumped up from 15,000 to 70,000 views in that month. So, and made a ton of money.
Yeah.
But I don't have time to be recording 15-minute videos every day. It's just not going to work. So, got to figure out an alternative, and I think I have. And then Painted Death. And I'm getting pretty close to announcing the actual launch date. I am currently working on the climax of Painted Death, the big finale. And I think it's going to be great. And yeah, once that's all plotted out, I'll be able to know, how long it's going to take me to draw it all. And
Two campaigns next year.
Foxtrot. We'll see. We'll see how long it takes me to color the thing.
Are you for Rod's one? What's that one again?
Fractured Mind.
Fractured Mind. Are you coloring that?
Probably. Well, we'll see.
We'll
I mean, I'm
see.
coloring the first few pages. If I can find a colorist who can do the same thing,
Mm.
that would be awesome. But I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to have overlapping campaigns. I want to, once it's fulfilled, then you can launch the next one.
Yeah.
So
all right, we're gonna wrap it there. Thank you everyone so much. That was a fun stream. I had a good time.
That was real fun.
Yeah,
good to be back.
The wheel's going to be fun. We'll make it fun. It'll work, and if it doesn't work, that'll be fun too. It's what we do.
Rob, LED strip around the edge.
Okay, I could probably do that. I can make that happen.
Mm-hmm.
Are you? We've got camels tomorrow, Bancroft. But everyone have a Merry Christmas, man. Like seriously, have a great time and enjoy it. Spend it with your family, and I don't know. What do you say to people? Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
Yeah, usually.
Yeah. Thank you everyone for the support through the channel. Like I said, yeah, I don't stream that much. Hopefully that will change in the coming year, but we'll see. So the support I do get is much appreciated. Is there anything you want to say, Bancroft?
Merry Christmas. Well, I'll see you guys tomorrow. So
cool. All right, guys. Catch you later. Oh, I should probably play an outro, huh?
probably.
Oh, fuck it. This one again.